Hey, I'm here.
Like I've told you before, caves are hard to heat in the winter. You might want to come closer to the fire if you don't want to freeze up there. So, what did you want to tell me?
Take off your shirt.
What?
I said, take off your shirt.
Come and do it yourself, officer.
It's because of your mission to find Loon, isn't it?
How'd you know?
You've been hobbling around all day like an old man.
I wasn't!
Your movements are stiff, knuckles bruised, eyes sunken. You're using your left arm a lot more. You're not able to hit the center. And you've told me not to go near your apartment. Stop looking so surprised. I was a detective before, remember?
Well, what can I say? Touché, Detective Sinclair.
I was beginning to wonder how it was possible that we'd been left alone for so long.
As a mole, I had no choice but to report a couple of things concerning the police station. But, not gonna lie, the leader is starting to lose his patience with Loon.
Who did this to you? The pain should be too much to move with all those injuries. How is he even standing up straight?
The messenger led me into a trap. He was waiting for me with only 6 other people. I must be getting rusty. Used to take at least 15.
Have you even seen a doctor? You could be bleeding internally after a beating like that.
I got myself checked out by a physician working for us, yeah. I'm not crazy. Which reminds me, I also paid a visit to my friend this morning. The fake identities are ready. We only need to provide pictures. Which requires finding the bodies.
Right. With everything going on, I barely had time to think about that.
How about you tell me what exactly is going on?
I was going to tell you the night of the New Year's party, before... Remember when I told you my parents died in a car accident with their driver, Sandman? I went over everything I learned in the last month. The truth about Sandman's past involvement and his present actions. And who my parents really were.
So according to Sandman, and what you overheard from the King's right hand, it all started with the massacre at the print shop.
Yes. Somehow my parents and the leader must have escaped. The authorities probably didn't have their names, since the Snapdragon were doing things anonymously even back then. I've searched everywhere. Looked through all of my parents' things for any sign of their Phantom Scythe involvement. I found nothing. Besides the pamphlets. Even when I was a kid, I could hear lies. Yet I didn't pick up anything that could have remotely suggested that. Not from Sandman, nor my parents. Or if I did, I didn't understand.
You can't blame yourself for that. You were only 12 years old. No one even knew what the Phantom Scythe was before the explosion.
Still, it's so hard to accept that
Your image of them changed.
I remember them as the kindest people. They gave me so much love. And when I think of them, I remember my mom reading me stories and my dad playing with me. I looked up to them. But now, to think that they could have supported those atrocities.
It is possible. People are not always what they seem. Quite frankly, I would even go as far as saying that I understand their anger. What they went through with the Snapdragon. It doesn't justify the Phantom Scythe's crimes, but all these years within this wretched organization have taught me it's not a monolith. Not everyone agrees, nor is aware of what is truly going on.
But they were apostles, his most trusted allies.
That he decided to kill off. Sandman said he thought they wanted to leave. It wouldn't surprise me. Perhaps they weren't as supportive of the leader's ideas as you think.
But that, only the leader himself could tell.
Hey, whatever your parents did, it changes nothing about who you are now and what you are fighting for. You know that, right?
Yeah. There is another thing. Sandman found the name of the black-haired woman from the Carmine Camellia. Turns out she's the owner of the glass factory in the 11th district.
The one near the docks?
On Sherbrooke Street, yes. Except for a few workplace injuries, I couldn't find any incidents in our police records. Nothing seemed suspicious in any case.
Wait, of course! How did we not think of this? The soil around the industrial docks is rich in red clay and has an unmistakable rusty tinge. It always ends up dirtying all the nearby streets because of the heavy traffic.
Right. That would explain the red stains on Fleming's clothes. We were looking on the wrong side of the river.
But I think we both know where the weapons are hidden now.
Let's go stop them, shall we? Partner?
Partner.